It's okay. Hey, Kurt,
Hey,
we grilling?
we're doing grilled chicken, artichoke stuffed inside a spaghetti squash.
Chicken? Can we use some toucan?
We can. Grilling with the
no,
Guru starts.
It's okay. It's okay.
right
I was
now.
joking, I was joking. Welcome to Grilling with the Guru. I'm your host, and with Kurt Guillory, I'm Keith Guidry. Welcome to the show. Kurt, today we're doing spaghetti squash.
Spaghetti squash. We're gonna have a vegetable and our main course, our protein, all in one.
Yeah, we got some boneless, skinless chicken breast and thigh meat.
Yeah, because some
Mix it
people
up.
like dark meat,
Meat.
some people like meat, white meat, whatever.
My wife.
We'll have both of them.
That's
okay?
right. So we got some cherry tomato,
Beautiful cherry tomatoes, some nice parsley, some basil,
artichoke hearts,
artichoke hearts that we're gonna quarter up.
and low-fat whipping, heavy whipping cream.
Yeah, we cooked the fat right out of it. All right, but the star of the show is going to be spaghetti squash. So what's a spaghetti squash?
What is that?
It's a squash like any other, except you're going to see after we cook it.
Which we have one pre-cooked.
We have one pre-cooked Magicatini.
Yeah.
When you're gonna take it out of its shell, it makes spaghetti. It makes strands that taste a little sweeter, but have the bite of spaghetti.
Right.
A lot healthier for you because it's not a carbohydrate,
Right. And you
It
can
is.
eat it right in the shell.
and it's delicious.
Yeah, so you don't need to take it out, and you can put it in your plate. You can actually prepare everything, put that on
That's
your
right.
plate, shred your stuff, and
And
fix it.
That's right. And everyone's saying you need another get vegetables. You need another vegetable. Need another vegetable. Here you go. Here's
We
one.
got-
Here's a way to work one in without even trying.
No, and we actually, my daughter showed me this dish like 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm like, where did you learn this? And I loved it. I never would have sought out eating that on my own.
Right.
But it was incredible.
I had a few people had to tell me, oh, you ought to try it. I'm not real big on squash, but you give it a shot, and guess
Right.
what? It's good. So of course,
And we're not doing this on like a stove or in an oven. We're
stove.
We're doing this on the grill. Now, we keep talking about the Cajun grill, which we believe is the best barbecue pit out there in the world.
yes.
However, we know not everybody has a Cajun grill or wants to use a Cajun grill. They don't use their grill, whether it's a little Weber, a little hibachi, a ceramic
Whatever
grill,
you wanna use.
a gas grill, whatever you have. You can use the same technique, just we're talking temperature. You'll notice that we mentioned temperature. Like right now we're at 375. So if you get your grill, whatever your grill you have, to that temperature, you can cook any and all these things that we present to y'all on Grilling with the Guru in your own backyard.
That's right. It's about air control, and it's about working in different flavors, different smoke flavors.
That's right.
Okay, working in a better way to char. You could have temperature zones. And look, get out the house, man. Go sit outside. Enjoy yourself.
It's
you know?
a beautiful night tonight.
That's right.
That's
All
right.
So let's get started.
All right, so what we're gonna do first?
We're going to show them how to break down the spaghetti squash
Right.
and prepare it, because
Okay.
spaghetti squash takes a little while. So it's something that you could do even the day before.
Right.
So, and it's not real difficult, but it is hard. And when I say hard, I'm going to show
That's
you what
kind
I
of
mean
a
here in second.
contradiction in terms, what you just said.
Not really. Well,
Not really.
maybe it is. I'm a contradictory kind of guy.
Oh my God.
All right. So here's a spaghetti squash. This is what they look like, and this is what a fresh one looks like. It has a little blemish like that. Don't worry. These last for quite a while too. They could sit around for about a month, month and a half, even longer than that. So how do I know if it's good?
Thump it.
Give it you knock on it. If it has that hollow sound, that's what you want.
Right.
If it makes a thud or if any of the flesh is soft, we don't want that.
No.
Okay?
No.
Now here's the part. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is really tough to cut.
It
Okay?
is.
So
That sharp knife.
sharp knife, big knife if you have one. Don't try and cut this with a steak knife. And if you're not comfortable and you don't have good knife skills, pass. Okay?
Yeah. Bandsaw, like a jigsaw, skill saw.
That would work. So look, plumb it straight in, and it's going to start to split for you. Put your hand away from the cutting edge and work
Rotate.
down. Turn 180 degrees. Do it again. This is the worst part at the stem.
Right.
See right here? Very, very hard. This is a gourd, and gourds get real hard. Straight down.
It's almost like got the smell and aroma when you first cut it of a pumpkin, but the skin actually has the toughness of a pumpkin as
They're
well.
part of the same family,
Right,
okay?
right.
But you see, this doesn't look anything like what we just showed you.
Oh no.
It's gonna get there though.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get a spoon, or you could use your fingers. And you just wanna take the seeds out.
You know what I use?
What you use?
I use the back end of a fork.
You could use the back of a fork. You could use, yep, there you go.
Because it has like a little concave to it, and you just kind of
Yep.
use.
Now, is it critical to get all of this out? No, but it does make it taste a little bit better, and it is a little bit neater. But it doesn't. You don't have to get every single strand out. You just want to get basically the seeds and the connecting membranes out, and then that's it.
Say two.
To be me. So, what we're gonna do with it now? Keith, tell them how because you prepared the one we have. Tell them what you did.
Yeah, basically all I did was I took some olive oil and I kind of glazed the inside
Right.
on the meat side.
Right.
And I laid it on the grill. You can put it on, if you're not if you're concerned about the direct heat, you can probably put it on your warming rack on
Sure.
your gas grill, again, or charcoal grill. You can probably even put it on some aluminum foil. If you have a griddle plate on your grill, you can do that, and it creates like a nice browning effect. Either way you do it, you just want to cook it on about a 350-degree grill directly, if possible, and just kind of keep an eye on it. Just every once in a while, just with your spatula, lift it. If it's getting too hot, move it over indirectly. But you want to cook it for about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's the
To
general rule of thumb.
tenderize it.
They do get larger than this, so just like anything else, if it's bigger than this, you want to go a little longer.
Right.
So how we know when it's done?
Well, when you just took that knife and it just shredded.
But before that, when it's going to be face down, so, man, I wonder if it's done. I wonder if it's done.
Oh, the texture.
That's
It
right.
was soft.
You just squeeze it, and the skin's going to give.
Right,
Okay.
right.
It's not going to be mushy. It's going to be soft.
Soft.
And that's how we know it's done.
Yeah.
We can take them out at that point, put them on the side on the cabinet,
let
let
'em
them
rest.
cool.
Yeah.
Just let them rest. They're going to be fine.
Right.
And you can either save them to use the next night, or you can use them straight away. Which
Right.
is what we're going to do.
Right. So you want to go ahead and throw it to break, and then we can come back. We can have all the meat. We can season
Yes,
the meat.
sir.
And show
Yes,
them how we're
sir.
going to do that. Now we're going to cook that in a skillet,
We're going to cook the sauce in the skillet,
and then
but we're going to grill the chicken.
grill the chicken.
Hey guys, when we come back, it's cooking time.
That's right.
All right, y'all come back, see us.
Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, Kurt, look, we got this olive oil,
Yes.
all drizzled on the meat, on
Yep.
the chicken breast, thigh meat, and the breast meat, and then we added some butt rub to give it some punch,
Right.
and then we added some Italian
Italian
dry
seasoning.
seasoning.
Yeah. So
Right.
what's Italian seasoning? You see
a blend,
yeah, it's a blend. Okay.
oregano, basil,
Marjoram, thyme, all this
Two.
type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So versus buying each individual one, some smart cookie said, "Hey, what if I put it all in one jar?"
Right.
That's great. But a better alternative is in this wonderful, humid South Louisiana weather. Get you some pots, grow your own herbs outside. Not those
Fresh.
kinds. Not those kinds.
No, we're not in Colorado.
We're not in Colorado.
No, it's illegal over
We're
here.
getting there though.
Oh, I hope not, bro.
So grow your own, and they'll be fresh for you whenever you want them.
That's
That's
right.
what I do. And
That's
it
right.
grows year round, except for the very, very coldest part of the winter. They kind of die off a little bit.
Right.
But why not? You know.
Why
So,
not?
Anyway,
Fresh is the best.
let's get it on the grill, and at the same time, we're going to start our sauce too.
Okay, so like the oven temperature, Kurt, we had was about 400 degrees, but anywhere between 325 and 400, you're good. I like putting the breast, the meatier side down, not the cut side.
Right.
'Cause
Why
it
is
gives,
that?
Well, because it gives me pretty lines, and I started off on that side. And notice I'm laying at a 45-degree angle.
Yes, sir.
You'll see when we flip it how pretty the lines are. Some people say, I don't care where the lines are, I just want it to taste good. Well, it's going to be both.
That's right. And we're also going to take advantage of our coal fire here and get us a nice char on there. Okay. And that's going to give you a flavor that you just can't achieve at the stove.
That's right.
Nope.
That's right. So, okay, you're going to take your skillet, you got
Yeah,
some
so here
melted
we have
butter.
a beautiful black iron pot. We got about 2 ounces of butter in there, which is a half a stick.
Right.
Boy, that's tough. Whoa, he's punching it up.
I'm jacking it up.
Punching it up. All right. So to our butter, we're gonna add some good old onions, some white onions.
It's about an onion and a half.
That's about an onion and a half, right in there, and we're gonna let that start to cook.
And you had some garlic.
I'm gonna wait on the garlic because I don't want it to burn.
Right.
But I am going to take advantage to go ahead and just put a first little layer of seasoning right now. And you might ask, why would you season onions? Because eventually I'm going to season everything, and I want the best distribution I can get. And that seasoning is actually going to improve its flavor as it gets hot. It's
Right.
going to what they call bloom.
That's right.
Okay. Then, once that's grilled, we're going to put that and that. We're going to add some other stuff, and we're going to be good.
Well, I mean, at this temperature, you know, we close the lid.
Yep.
You know, most people when they barbecue chicken on the bone, it takes about an hour. When you're doing chicken breasts and thigh meat like this, you know, at that temperature, about 350 to 400, it's probably about half the time, maybe as much as 45 minutes. But you got some really cute thermometers that one of our new little friends just sent us to play with.
That's right, Polder. We're going to show you those in a little bit. I've been using Polder thermometers, and it's going to sound like an endorsement, and it is, but it's an accidental endorsement. I've been using Polder thermometers for as long as I can remember. Polder also makes scales, and if you ever worked in the kitchen, you've seen a Polder spring scale.
So it's pretty accurate.
They've been around for a long time. They're very, very accurate. The beauty of Polder digital thermometers and scales are none of them are over $25.
Right, they're affordable.
They're affordable and they're dead on accurate, and they have some neat designs, and we're going to show you those.
And they're instant read.
They're instant read and they're dead on accurate.
Right.
Look at your shirt.
Man, look at that. Who did that?
Guru.
Man.
I had a friend of mine, Rick Dickinson, said, "Man, you ought to make a shirt that says Guru, but spell it like that." I said, "That's a good idea." Well, my darling wife runs a
Shop,
t-shirt
baby.
shop, t-shirts, etc. I said, "Can you make some shirts?" Done. Boom.
Guru.
So if you want one, ask Matt.
Ask Matt. We'll make sure you get
We'll
one.
get
We're not
one.
sure about the price, but we'll worry about that later.
We'll have that posted.
Yeah. So okay, so this dish, I mean, again, we could be cooking in the kitchen.
Sure.
Why not? But why? I mean, when you got a nice grill on the patio, you got friends coming over, you want to create a unique and interesting dish. While you're entertaining your guests, why not do it on the patio?
Why not? And you're going to achieve flavor here that you just can't get in the house.
Yeah, right
No.
now we got that oak pecan, that good one, lump charcoal.
Oh, yeah.
If we wanted to kind of jazz it up, we could put some apple wood because it is chicken. So a lot of people like apple, peach, different fruit
Cherry,
woods.
pear, we can
Yeah.
do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
But we're going to, and we have the convenience of cooking outside. If we make a little mess, it's all right. We
Right.
go right from our table to our grill. Everything is fresh, and it's a great environment.
Right.
So,
And then people with like these counting their carbs or watching how much carbs they're taking
That's
or,
right.
or cutting them out entirely out of their diet. This is actually a perfect recipe or substitution for spaghetti.
yeah, because you get the feeling of spaghetti, the texture, little sweeter than spaghetti,
Right.
but no carbs.
Right.
And you worked in a vegetable.
And let me tell you,
So you
I'm
get the
not
knocked off your back.
I'm not a picky eater, but when my daughter first, mentioned that and I saw that thing on the table, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Dude, it was incredible.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Now she did it with a red sauce. We're not
Right.
doing it with a red sauce.
No, we're gonna make a white sauce.
We're gonna make a white sauce.
Alfredo-ish.
Sauce.
Alfredo-ish.
That's
sauce,
right.
okay?
With a little bit of whipping cream.
Little bit,
Yeah.
little bit more than a little bit.
Little bit.
We'll have some whipping cream and some wine, lemon. We'll have fresh basil. It's
Right.
gonna taste good.
It's gonna be good.
Let's look at how we're coming along.
Yeah. I want to show you some lines on this chicken right here, because I think it's looking good. There's my tongs right here. Look at that.
Beautiful. Wow.
See how it's
wow.
at a 45. I mean, you can put it on there however you want. I just like seeing the little lines on
You
my
act
meat.
like you know what you're doing.
Well, no, I've just been doing it a little while.
Did it once or twice. You read about it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
read a
I mean,
book
they
about
don't call you the guru for nothing. I
Yeah.
mean, so
Perfect.
yeah, the thigh meat's looking good. The chicken, you see, and the I call it a successful way of cooking chicken is when you start off with a piece of meat, comme ça. It may shrink this way,
Right.
but it's gonna swell this way.
That's right.
It's just gonna plump up. It's really good.
And here's another tip, guys. Chicken breasts are very thick. If you want to reduce your cooking time, you could cut them this way, okay? Lengthwise, across. And you'll have two pieces that'll cook very, very quickly. Now, you do have to be careful you don't dry them out.
Right.
But you can make short work of these things. So just another tip. Another way. If you're short on time, you don't have to wait for that extra time.
Okay. Well, look, I tell you what, let's go ahead and throw it to break and let this progress a little bit more. And when you guys come back,
Garlic bread.
We're going to be working on a little bit of homemade garlic bread.
Garlic
What you
bread.
think of that? Y'all stay tuned. This one looks like a little golf club.
It does. Hey, welcome back, guys.
Hey.
Grilling with the Guru. I'm Kurt. That's Keith.
Hello.
We're doing chicken and spaghetti squash.
And we're playing with thermometers.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, good people at Polder sent us these. I have a Polder thermometer that I've been using for a very longer than I care to admit.
Right.
Matter of fact, it's a little probe type, and the base, all of the lettering's worn off of it.
Right.
So I wrote and I asked to tell them how good of a product they have, and I said, oh, by the way,
We got a little show.
we got a little show if and they said, hey, we'll send you our latest and greatest. This is their barbecue thermometer. It's a probe type.
That
Comes out
looks
like
dangerous,
this.
bro.
It does. But look, it has a little light.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir. See? Right there.
Man, look, a little blue LED light.
But the way it's shaped, it keeps your hand away from the fire.
Right,
See what I'm
right.
saying?
Easy reach.
Easy reach.
Which would be good and if you're using it in the oven, like to check your turkey and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
You don't have to stick your hand way in there.
You could even program it to go off for whatever
Certain
doneness you
temperature.
want. Yeah, it has all the features of all the very expensive ones. But like we said before, all under 25 bucks.
I was playing with this one a while ago.
Yeah.
And I checked the thigh meat and you can see right here,
Boom.
it's pretty quick read. We're at 160, almost. There we go,
Right there.
160.
160 and a little bit.
And then we want to hit 165, 170. Well, that chicken
We're at
breast.
182.
Yeah, that one's done.
You on the edge though.
Yeah, I would. But that one's in the middle.
There you go. So
183.
so we could pull these off,
Let them rest a
let
little.
them rest a little while, then we're going to cut them up. We got French bread. We're going to make some garlic bread.
Homemade, fresh French bread.
I have some butter melting back here for just that cause. And in the black pot, we cooked our onions down in some butter. They look good, and we're gonna add some wine.
Duck Commander.
I want some
Them boys
wine.
got their hands in everything.
And if they offered me, I would too.
And what's his name? Robertson. What's the
Willie.
Willie? Hey Willie, if you got your ears on, you're watching the show. Hey man, we're using your product. Send me a duck call, bro.
So how much wine did I just put?
How much wine did you just put?
Half a cup. Put as much as you want. We want to get it to a boil and evaporate some of the alcohol out of it. Ooh, look like you're leaving some samples on it.
Oh, the little green one. Look at that.
Look at that boy. Ooh, it's pretty. It's pretty.
It smells incredible.
Yes, it does.
And you can smell that Italian season that we added on top of the butt rub just to give it that little Italian Cajun flair.
And that's going to carry on into our pasta, I said pasta,
Yeah, you did.
spaghetti squash,
There you go.
which we're using as pasta. So I'm splitting up, look at that. Splitting our bread.
Ooh. Well, we got some good French bread makers around here.
Yes, we do. If you're cooking, you got to have bread. If you're cooking on the grill, you got to have garlic
And
bread.
here we are just talking about if you're watching your carbs. There we go. There
Yeah.
goes the carbs.
Well, hey, you're not doing pasta and bread. You know how Cajuns are.
Right.
All right. So I have a bunch of garlic in here, guys, but I'm not going to use it all. Some of it is for our pasta dish. So this is about 8 cloves of garlic. I'm going to just put about half of it like this. And we're going to let that come together. And then that's going to go on that. And then that's going to go on the grill.
Do you add a little seasoning or a little
You absolutely can.
Oh,
And
yeah.
why wouldn't you? We have
Why
it right
wouldn't
here. Boom.
just to give it a little bit of pop?
It changes the flavor a little bit.
Now,
Do
you
whatever you want to
You
do.
remember in one of the previous seasons, in one of the episodes, we had our little cameraman and
Yeah.
/ producer extraordinaire, Matt. We made this one time. He said, "Why don't y'all put some of them onion tops on there?"
Yeah,
You remember that?
that was good.
That was brilliant,
That
and it was absolutely. It made the French bread.
It was delicious. Yeah,
So-
I do remember that.
So you just take this right here and
Yep,
just
and
come
boom.
on,
Yep, just like
kind
that.
of dab it on.
Yep, let some of the garlic hit like that, and then don't worry about it if you don't use it all. We're gonna use it all.
Just want to kind of. You don't want to make it sopping wet. You just want to kind of get it a little. Dress it out just to where every little inch of the bread has a little something on it.
All right, I needed to increase the temperature, so I picked up our coal rack a little bit now.
Cause why?
Because I can.
Cause you can.
Because it's a
On the
Cajun grill.
Cajun
Because it's a Cajun grill, that's why.
Now you got one now, huh?
Boy, I'll wear mine out. If you follow me on Facebook, you get sick of looking what I cook on the Cajun grill. And boy, I get the ugly looks when I go into work. You brought leftovers? There wasn't no leftovers.
Well, you know,
Come to the house.
Come to the house.
Come to the house.
Okay, look.
I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me that.
Nice little piece of thigh meat.
Ah, it's good. See,
Yeah,
you know the rest of the dish is going to be good when you can just eat that and be happy.
And I could,
Yeah, absolutely.
but we're gonna finish it.
Okay, so we're gonna cover this back up, and it's gonna sit right here. We're not gonna put it on yet because it's gonna get too done.
Okay, well look, I tell you what, we're in the home stretch.
Yeah, we are.
We're gonna come back. Well, I don't know. Should we make our sauce?
Yeah.
We need the.
Hand me that
whipping
cream right there, please.
Let's go ahead and do that.
And we're gonna put those artichokes. Now, okay, guys, whenever Keith opened up, we use canned artichokes. And if you have access to frozen ones, please use them. They're very, very good. Not easy to find.
Right.
But Keith got these artichokes and he opened the can and he was gonna pause it. Wait,
Don't dump the juice.
Don't jump the juice yet. I don't want all of it because it does have a bunch of sodium in it, but it has a lot of flavor too. So this is the entire can. This is a 10-ounce can.
That's right.
A 10-ounce can with the liquid. I'm gonna put about half of the liquid in the sauce, like that, and then I'm gonna slice up my artichokes and put them in there. You could put these in at a pretty early stage because they do stand up to a lot of heat, right? So let me move this on to show you. This is a real complicated process. Once, twice, 3 times an artichoke. That's all you gotta do, just like that.
So you're basically quartering them.
You're quartering them. Some of the leaves are gonna fall off. This is actually the heart, right? And these are leaves. It's all edible. That's all you have to do. Just quarter them.
So you want me to add the whipping cream?
Please, sir.
Say when.
I don't think I'm gonna see anything.
Well,
There
it's
you go.
about a half a quart.
Yep, about
All right.
half a quart.
All right.
Like that. Like that. All right. Just like that.
Yeah.
That chicken's done.
That
Oh, no.
chicken done. It's
Chicken's
all
done.
out. The
It's
poulet
off and
gone.
rested.
That's right.
Man, stirring up some cream. And I'm going right in.
Watch this, Kurt. Come on. You talking about Cajuns don't waste nothing.
Look at that. Boom.
Oh, look at that. It got in there.
That sucker couldn't wait.
He jumped in the pool.
He couldn't wait.
Live TV, y'all.
It's real. But what he did was he had, as that chicken rests, it releases some
Natural
juice.
juice, yeah.
And you really don't want to waste that. Matter of fact, if you're going to waste yours, send it to me. I will take it, I promise you. All right. Oh,
Let me
look
get a
at
little
you.
sample
Look
of that.
at you. Well, if you're going to put it there.
Right. So okay, so the
could
cream
taste the
you
water.
want to let it reduce down because there's a lot of water in it.
Yeah.
Let it thicken up a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to let it come to a boil so it can thicken up. And we're going to help it along a little bit. We're going to get us a slurry of some cornstarch and water just to help it tighten up. But before that happens, it has to come to a boil. So you saw Keith, he picked it up. He picked up the fire tray all the way to the top. We're going to close the lid and we're going to
Let it rock.
take us to commercial.
There you go. So y'all don't go nowhere when we come back and you come back, we're all gonna come back. We're gonna be plating up and you're gonna see a finished product. How you think that's gonna come out? I think it's gonna be pretty good.
I wouldn't miss it.
Hey guys, welcome back. Kurt, look, it's all done. C'est tout fini.
Hey, listen, I want y'all to hear something.
Yeah, you ready?
Go ahead.
We just took this off the
Listen,
grill. It's
listen.
so hot.
God,
Can you hear that?
dang.
I'm leaning in. Can you hear that? How you like me now? And look, y'all, we took this and we got some leftover sauce with the chicken and Kurt did over there. We dipped it in there.
All right. Hey, look at what's happening on the grill, guys. So, we put our sauce together, which is we cubed the chicken, put it back in our spaghetti squash, thicken it up with a little bit of cornstarch and water. We added whole cherry tomatoes, some chopped up parsley and basil. Brought it back on the grill just to heat it up. Look how pretty that is.
I mean, can you imagine serving this to your guests, some friends, family, relatives? coming in, you want to present them something different, non-traditional grilled food, but something that everybody can enjoy. Who doesn't like chicken? You got something healthy, so if you got somebody watching their calories or whatever, you don't have to use all that heavy whipping cream, right, Kurt? I mean,
You don't have to. You can use half and half. You can use milk, or you could go with just a butter and wine sauce, which would be
Exactly.
fine.
Right.
Now look, this is why we call it spaghetti squash, guys. You come in, you dig, and then look, see, spaghetti. It makes like spaghetti noodles. So you turn it over, and well, I don't think I can stand it much longer.
Well, you go ahead and eat, and
pretty
I'm going
sure-
to tell everybody goodbye and thank them for watching everything. Guys, look, we really got to go. We ran over, but something easy, all on the grill. We enjoyed having you. Stay tuned. Next time, we'll bring y'all something exciting, I guarantee. What you think, Kurt?
Yo, come back. Don't miss.